What if every time you checked the time, you were looking at a $1 million masterpiece? For Cristiano Ronaldo, a man who has conquered every pitch on earth, his watch collection isn't just about punctuality, it's about owning the very concept of time. We are stepping into a vault valued at a staggering amount, where mechanical engineering meets the absolute peak of human ambition. This isn't just a list of expensive accessories, it's a breakdown of the 10 most legendary timepieces ever owned by the GOAT, each representing a milestone in a career that has redefined the boundaries of sport and celebrity. In this deep dive, we're going to explore the high-stakes world of CR7's horology, from a watch that literally rotates a hand-painted Earth to a $1.5 million diamond-encrusted titan that even the world's most elite collectors rarely see in person. You'll learn the surprising stories behind his partnership with brands like Jacob & Co. and why he chooses factory-set diamonds over anything else. By the end of this tour, you'll understand that for Ronaldo, a watch is more than a status symbol. It is a physical manifestation of his winning mindset. Get ready, because the countdown to the most expensive watch in his collection starts now. To understand the scale of Cristiano Ronaldo's wealth, you have to look at the watch he chose to celebrate one of the biggest moves in sports history. When CR7 arrived in Riyadh to join Al Nassr, he wasn't just wearing any timepiece, he was sporting the Jacob & Co. Caviar Tourbillon Tsavorite. Valued at a staggering $720,000 to $780,000, this watch is a masterpiece of high jewelry horology. It is encased in 18-karat white gold, but the gold is barely visible because the entire 47mm case, dial, and even the crown are covered in a shimmering mosaic of green. What makes this watch truly elite is the use of Tsavorites. While they might look like emeralds to the trained eye, Tsavorites are actually about 200 times rarer. Jacob & Co. spent over 3 years sourcing and cutting the 388 baguette-cut Tsavorite used in this piece to ensure they all matched perfectly in hue and saturation. Ronaldo chose this specific green aesthetic as a major key tribute to his new home, as green is the national color of Saudi Arabia. Inside, the watch is powered by a flying tourbillon movement, which is visible at the 6 o'clock position, constantly rotating to counteract the effects of gravity. It is a watch that tells the world Ronaldo doesn't just join a team, he honors a culture with the finest engineering on Earth. If you want to see how the world's elite live every single week, make sure to subscribe and join our community of winners right now. When you think of the most iconic watch brand in the world, Rolex is the name that immediately comes to mind. But for Cristiano Ronaldo, a standard off-the-shelf model simply won't suffice. Enter the Rolex GMT-Master II, reference 116769TBR, a piece so rare and opulent that it was once the most expensive watch Rolex had ever offered to the public at its launch. While a typical GMT Master II is known for its rugged utility and Pepsi or Batman bezels, Ronaldo's version, often called the Ice, replaces every inch of steel with a blinding display of 18-karat white gold and factory-set diamonds. This watch is draped in approximately 30 carats of high-grade baguette-cut diamonds. They don't just sit on the dial, they cover the bezel, the case, and even the side of the oyster bracelet. In the world of elite collecting, there is a massive distinction between aftermarket diamonds, added by a jeweler later, and factory-set diamonds, hand-picked and set by Rolex's in-house gemstonologists. Ronaldo only deals in factory-set pieces because they retain their prestige and mechanical integrity. The GMT Master II is traditionally a pilot's watch, designed to track multiple time zones, and Ronaldo often wears this piece while traveling on his private jet. It represents the perfect marriage of his executive business side and his love for high-octane luxury. It's a watch that signals he isn't just a player, he is a global brand that operates across every border.
While many collectors focus on the weight of the gold or the carat count of the stones, Ronaldo's Rolex GMT-Master II Ice, reference 116769 TBR, is famous for a visual phenomenon that borders on the supernatural. Valued at approximately $830,000, this is not just a watch, it is an exploration of light. The piece features a wave-patterned pave dial where hundreds of tiny, brilliant-cut diamonds are set in a honeycomb structure that mimics the movement of the ocean. However, the true secret of this watch, and the reason it sits so high on this list, is its unique interaction with the sun. When viewed in direct sunlight, the specific D-colorless grading and the precision of the factory settings cause the diamonds to act as miniature prisms, creating a 7-color light show, where the watch doesn't just sparkle, it refracts a full spectrum of rainbows across its surface and onto surrounding walls. This effect is a testament to Rolex's in-house gem-setting mastery. If the stones were off by even a fraction of a millimeter, the light would scatter unevenly. For Ronaldo, this piece represents the peak of high jewelry utility. It remains a functional GMT Master II, waterproof and robust, yet it commands the room like a piece of fine art. It is a constant reminder that even in a world of extreme wealth, there are levels to the shine, and Ronaldo is comfortably at the top. Are you a Rolex fan or a Jacob & Co. fan? Let us know in the comments and like this video if you'd rock the 7-color shine. As we move higher into the stratosphere of Cristiano Ronaldo's collection, we encounter a piece that is less like a watch and more like a miniature observatory for the wrist. The Girard Perregaux Planetarium Triaxial is a mechanical marvel valued at approximately $2 million. While the standard version of this watch is already a pinnacle of horology, Ronaldo's version is a custom piece unique, draped in 18-karat rose gold case and fully set with high-clarity baguette diamonds. What makes this watch legendary, however, is not just the gems, it is the three-dimensional complications that sit beneath its dual sapphire crystal domes. On one side of the dial, a hand-painted titanium globe performs a full rotation every 24 hours, synchronized perfectly with the Earth's rotation. This allows Ronaldo to see at a glance where it is day or night across the entire world, a fitting feature for a global icon. On the other side, the triaxial tourbillon defies gravity by rotating on 3 separate axes simultaneously, ensuring the movement remains perfectly precise no matter how the watch is positioned. The level of detail is so extreme that the cartography on the tiny globe represents the world as it was mapped in 1791, the year Girard Perregaux was founded. For Ronaldo, this watch is a symbol of his global reach. It is a reminder that while he is a son of Portugal, his influence and his legacy now span every meridian and parallel on the map. For a man whose career has taken him from the streets of Madeira to the highest echelons of Manchester, Madrid, Turin, and Riyadh, keeping track of time is more than a convenience, it is a logistical necessity. This is where the Jacob & Co. Ghost Collection comes into play, a piece valued at approximately $911,000. Unlike the traditional mechanical tourbillons in his collection, the Ghost is a masterpiece of digital horology and cutting-edge design. It features a unique 5-sided pentagonal case that houses a high-performance Swiss quartz movement capable of displaying 5 separate time zones simultaneously. What makes Ronaldo's Ghost truly elite is the aesthetic customization. While the base model is sporty, his version features a bezel encrusted with meticulously set baguette diamonds that contrast sharply against the stealthy black PVD-coated steel. The digital LCD screens are not just functional, they are vibrant, offering 32 different backlight colors, though Ronaldo is most often seen with the crisp white or winner's red settings. The watch even has a GPS system that automatically synchronizes the time zones whenever he lands in a new city. For Ronaldo, the Ghost represents the global boss persona. It allows him to stay connected to his business ventures in New York, his family in Portugal, and his team in Saudi Arabia, all at once. It's a watch that proves that even in the digital age, a timepiece can be an ultimate expression of power and precision. In the world of extreme luxury, Ronaldo doesn't just buy cars, he buys the watches that match them. To complement his personalized $3 million Bugatti hypercar, Ronaldo worked directly with Jacob Arabeau to create the Jacob & Co. Bugatti CR7, valued at approximately $1 million. This is perhaps the most mechanically expressive piece in his
Ronaldo,
collection.
it's the ultimate jaw-dropping match for his insane Bugatti collection when wound.
But the real
price
show
tag
is happening
$2,500,000.
Push of a button, a miniature V16 engine made of sapphire crystal comes to life.
It is studded
16 tiny
He
pistons
wears them
pump
too.
up and down.
This Jacob
while
& Company
two
Bugatti
turbochargers
Chiron
spin
watch,
on the side, a direct
232
mechanical
white
homage to the heart
which are
of his
quite
Bugatti.
expensive and rare.
It is encrusted with
has a miniature engine
232
block
white
inside,
baguette diamonds
moving just
and
like a real
109
supercar.
black sapphires,
Jacob & Company
totaling over
Bugatti
21
Chiron
carats of
Tourbillon.
precious gems.
Ronaldo doesn't just
Ronaldo's
drive.
Sophoris
It is studded
signature
with
CR7
232
sits
white
proudly on the
diamonds,
dial,
which are quite
integrated
expensive and
into
rare.
the design.